Hello, testing, testing. Oh, it works. All right, welcome to video number 23. It's about Staves of Skyrim. It's a mod that lets you create different kind of staffs with different kind of material at the smithy, and also, well, you can enchant them at the enchantment table. The description doesn't say much. This is an old mod, but I love it because all those magical staffs you can use as a weapon. If they are not enchanted, then they are like shields for mages who doesn't use blocking. And actually they replace shields, so they are like blocking. It's quite funny. You can actually have two staff, and you can use one unenchanted, and you can use it as a block weapon, or blocking shield, and then you can actually use the other one who is enchanted, and you can use it like a offensive weapon. And well, unless there are so much to say, I actually want to go into the game. Yes, we are, and I'll show you a little bit where you can create them. And comparing to the last video, I have to restart my game save, and of course I don't have the winches in my house. I don't have a house. I started from the beginning, and so I'm low level as hell. As you can see, it's a level 4, and I have to start from the beginning because I removed a couple of mods and added even more mods. I have to remove Beyond Skyrim Bruma, which is a big ass mod. It takes up 2.5 gig or almost 3. So as you can see, this is a big fall barrel. I just arrived, so I'll get out of here and show you a little bit how to make staffs. I have to get some stuff from the all the weapons you see from the bandit I killed to enter this burrow. And of course I need to take with me hammer because I have that mod. You need equipment to do stuff like cooking or smithy or smelting. I can melt down weapons and gain ingots from it. So I took the hammer, I took the shovel, and I'll bring some weapon with me. Confiscate it after I kill the bandit. Of course, it's money, man. In this game, if you want your own house and all that stuff, you have to work ass off. Killing the bandits, sell the stuff, you have to do all that stuff yourself. So even armor you can make stuff with, and you can sell stuff, and yeah, I took that one. You have a scarf and face mask for against the cold. I do have Frostfall hyperthermia mod included, but it seems like it's not on the visible list anymore because it's an old mod, so it's not on the mod list. I do have a lot of mods that disappeared because they are too old, and probably Skyrim Special Edition upgrade. That means some of the mods are included in the new upgrade, so the update. So that's why they don't show up on the mod list anymore. So with all the stuff I have on me, it's time to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I'm just looking through all the stuff, all my books and so forth. Yeah, there's a book about winches disappearing. That is where I get all the winches in my house. That's a mod, man. It's immersive winches is actually being upgraded, so you can actually have some quests on it. Now let's see. As I run in the beginning, I don't have so high stamina, so I get tired easily. And especially when you're wearing heavy armor, you have to use a lot of stamina when you run, when you rush, when you sprint, as it's called. So let's go to now that I'm outside the burrow. bring out the map. And I have the map mod. It's Atlas of Skyrim, so map markers are everywhere. Even towns, individual shops and all that stuff, they show up. That's good. Otherwise the vanilla map markers are like, you know, they only show up the town and doesn't show anything in the town, so it's kind of boring. But you have to go around and discover them too. Just like any other location on the map. But it's cool. It's good. The inn shows up, the blacksmith shows like a mine, mineral mine. So, you know, if you choose Alvar's blacksmith, so he shows up right outside. Yeah, first let's show. And sometimes fucked up, so I cannot entering the blacksmith. But I do have the hammer, so I'm supposed to be able to activate that. And let's check out the materials, different materials. Since I have low level smiting, around 23, 24, it doesn't show up much. In the iron category, I don't see any staff, which is weird. I thought you're supposed to have anything. You have spear and so forth, but I have mods for, you know, expanded weapon categories. Imperial had Imperial war staff right there. You can see the ingredients down there. It needs iron ingot and petty soul gem. I didn't know if you need fill the soul gem with soul or if you can have an empty one. But I tested. We'll see. It's kind of weird. Video is kind of lagging. It's weird. Anyway, and the staff, as you can see, they have armor rate. That one, Imperial Oak War Staff, have armor 24. So you can block with that one, just like a shield. You can equip it on the left hand, and usually it is usually equipped on the left hand, and it shows up not as a weapon but as a apparel, something you wear, just like a shield. Kind of cool. And you have Winterhold War Staff. It's like Winterhold is the main Imperial city in Skyrim. You have Corundum Steel. Now we are down to steel category, and you have different Corundum. You need to have copper, or as in called in Skyrim, Corundum. Corundum. But in Cyrodiil it's called copper when you have Beyond Skyrim Bruma. Then it shows up as a copper. But the color is different too. The copper is a little bit more red, and yeah, that's a steel quarter staff. That's a weapon. You can use it for attacking, and it's a two-handed holding, just like a war hammer. Kind of weird. But it does damage 13 though, so that's a different weapon category. It's not a blocking staff. It's a fighting quarter staff. Kind of cool. So let's go down and still have, because I have another mod that adds extra weapons, so that's different. I have more weapon to make. Then this is the Staff of Skyrim, so leather. Because I have ancient blade mod added to it, so we get a lot of blade cultural clothing. That is a light armor. It's an Ashen Defender, and as you can see, you can make that with the Petty Soul as well. Maybe I should go check that a little bit later, but not now. Anyway, because it's a light armor category, so most of the stuff here is the light armor stuff. Yeah, Narrate the pirate clothes. It's fun. When you have winches in your house, you can put them on for fun. Yeah, Pine Defender, light armor. Sitka Defender, 21, armor ray. Yeah, depends on what kind of light leather armor you have, of course. There are different categories. Sitka needs both soul gem and tabroot. Tabroot is that heart of a spriggan. So different ingredients And of course you need firewood. Oh yeah, the movie stopped after 10 minutes. I have to restart recording again. Let's go through, yeah, a little bit. I haven't learned Dwarven or Glass, so they show up because other reasons. Anyway, so that is what that ingredients needed. Let's go to Whiterun, because we need to enchantment table, so we can enchant those staffs that you have made. Yeah, a lot of stuff, a lot of shops around, and of course Your Highness is a alchemy, or should I say marijuana alchemy shop. Yeah, I'll show you someday when that mod comes up, and I'll show you what it looks like outside and around that shop. It's kind of fun. Yeah, there are bridges, there are... Yeah, we're going to Dragon Reach for the enchantment table. Let's go. As you make the staff, that Staves of Skyrim mod is actually allow you to making the different staffs. As you get more perks in smithing, you can make elven staff, glass staff, and so forth. Different categories have their own staff, and then you can make those magical staff by actually just having enchantments, and you need to learn them. Learn the enchantment. Maybe they just do, and because you break down the magical staff, then you learn the fireball enchantment from that staff, or lightning attacks from staffs. But basically, to make a staff a offensive weapon, you need to learn those elemental. Or staff enchantments that makes you can put on clothes, because the staff is as at the basics, it is a defensive blocking staff. And as you can see, I don't have a lot of enchantment, but I do have a lot of equipment, so I can enchant. And you can put the enchantment you have on shield, and you can use that to put on the staff. But to make them an offensive weapon, you have to have the elemental enchantment, and then you can put it on your staff. As you can see, you need soul gem to power the enchantment, so it works. So forth, and you have the right equipment, the right enchantment, and then you need a soul gem, so you have right strength. And depending on your enchantment skill and skill tree, you might actually, gain different. There are an enchantment perk which is called, you can put double 2 enchantment in one equipment. So that is good to learn if you want to be enchantment mage, enchantment magician, or sorcerer, or whatever you fucking call it. Anyway, well, I don't finish the video here, I'm just stupid. But anyway, I just want to go and enjoy the how to make the staff. Why I'm doing this part, I don't know, I have no idea. But anyway, as you saw at Smithy, you need firewood most of all, because staff is made of firewood, but as a basic. And then you have different stuff like soul gem or taproots or whatever you need. Sometimes even gems like sapphire or emerald or whatever you can find. It's different. As you go up, as you have different perks and you start to learn how to work with other materials, Why am I running my ass off? Incredible. So first, there are two places you can have firewood here in Whiterun, you know, and one of them is here, just outside Bannermere. I don't take the axe because I don't want to use it. I always collect my own. Otherwise I find too many of them and lying around. It's bad. Well, when you have houses, when you have more than one houses, then I usually store wood axe, one each in each house, because when I'm in that city I don't need to, you know, use my equipment that I run around with. I always have one set for traveling use, and then I have one set in each house, one smithing hammer, one wood axe, one shovel. So what's going on? I was hungry as hell, so that affects my stamina and all that stuff, so I need to eat. When you have I need, it's a mod. It shows you need to eat, drink, water, and sleep. That will affect you, man. That will affect your travel and stuff. So it shows I'm a bit hungry, so I need to eat something. Salmon. Yep. Always check. This can disturb, you know, the game, but this is called immersion. Oh yeah. There's a mailbox. That doesn't show in the vanilla game because I downloaded that Imperial Courier from Oblivion. You can get newspaper if you subscribe to them, and yeah, that's why the house have a mailbox. So if you start to subscribe to them, and you will get that newspaper every day. It's kind of cool. Shit. Alright. Iron doesn't have any staff, which I'm weird because, you know, the hell. I couldn't find any staff made up in the iron section. Imperial does have. And Imperial have, it says 2 firewood and 1 perisodium. So it's kind of weird because, you know, iron ingot is no problem. I just melt some because I brought with me the shovel, so I can melt like iron shield and give me 2 iron ingot immediately. Adrian, what's up? So fast travel up to Dragon. I usually go buy 1, but I also can buy. Someone made a mod to you can craft. It's called craftable soul gem. I think I made that in video 22 or 21. And you know what? In the vanilla game there are soul gem fragments out there lying around, and someone was smart enough to use.
Take a look.
And Perisode gem is the smallest one, so instead of buying, I should have bought that one too, but I didn't have that much money anyway. So I thought, okay, I buy a soul gem fragment, I can crush that one and shape it into a perisode gem. It doesn't have a soul in it, compared to the one above, perisode gem, and it said peri. But easier.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with
But the video is taking too long, my ass, so, you know, I have to run around, fast travel around and so forth. So anyway, I'm running. This video is over 20 minutes. You're gonna be sad and sorry to follow this video because it's way too long, I think. So we're running around, and this time we go up to Yolen. Skyforge is closer. I don't need to run around too much. I fucking hate walking, so I take the fast travel. And it's marked like, you know, a mine on the map mark, because this is the way you work. Alright, get it started. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It broke there, so I couldn't record the rest of that shit, but I made it. Soul gem, not filled, and it didn't work, so I have to run back and buy a soul gem, which was filled. I'm trying to make it work, and it didn't work either. It doesn't show any petty soul gem. That's fucked up. Oh, there was a Nordic. There's a I don't know, war staff. But petty soul gem does not work. So it's kind of pissing me off. I have to probably remake that shit. And the video is almost over. So until the next time, I'll make sure that one works so I can make the staff. Alright. Peace out, everybody. I'll see you in the next video, number 24.